Hi. I was just doing some side quests, and I fixed this holovator that was, being attacked by Beldum, and I went up to explore, and suddenly now I'm here. I didn't even realize I was right in front of Starmie. And then I was like, okay, there's a cutscene with Philippe and Lita. Surely it won't last long. And then he's like, I'm gonna battle you. And I'm like, okay. He'll ask me when to battle him when I'm ready, and then he just did it. So here we are. It's a quite nice time of day for the battle, though. Dang, we traded. Oof, protect, huh? Alright, here's Skarmory. Oh, I didn't get mine off first. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. Haven't you already showed me the true beauty of Skarmory? Once? And it didn't work? Okay, die. Protect. Fire spin for the win, I guess. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? Alright, before we continue to the next cutscene, I was going to open this episode by saying I did a side quest where I was trying to find this guy the perfect place to live. He was like, I want something near Lumio's tower, near the river, with the rooftop seating, and I found the building. And then the cutscene after that was like, oh, wow, what a great view of Lumio's tower, don't you think, Heliolisk? And it just like pans over, and it's a big box with Quasartico's logo on it. Yeah, what a great view. So you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. Yeah, so these guys were here to try to stop Starmie, but we're like, you shouldn't do that. You'll die. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet, now I find that the world may be bigger than I had ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Philippe. You're older than Corbeau, and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. Ask that old man, Tarragon, he sucks. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysander, convinced the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite a little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, till we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he's been the only person I call boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, take this. Okay. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It'll surely help you protect Lumiose. Now, please make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all.
If I use the stone Philippe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it?
Well, sure, why not? You wanted to anyway, right?
Right. Yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we've got to go combat Rogue Mega Starmie.
I'm holding my tongue for now, but as soon as we get into the battle, I have opinions. Okay, team for Starmie. Oh, by the way, did you know that the Spupa you get in the museum quest gives you a special Vivian? Thank goodness I nicknamed it Da Vinci. I couldn't lose it then. Alright, I guess technically Roserade is good. I guess technically Ryu's good. Technically. I was training a Dynamo. Don't worry about that. Bug is technically good here. I mean, it's better than water. Electric will be good. Yeah, and you guys don't really do anything. So I guess I'll bring Gator with Crunch. I still haven't got the Eviolite, by the way. I've been waiting. Okay. I think I'm going to lead Heliolisk, and then the plan is to evolve Chandelure. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's an item back there. Hold on. I have no idea if I'll ever come back here because I didn't even know this place existed until today, so... Oh, it's a protein. Before we begin, ask yourself, do you like Starmie? Is Starmie one of your favorite Pokemon? Or do you think it's just whatever? Because I think that is actually very important to know, to your opinion on what this Mega Evolution will look like if you haven't seen it yet.
Before Starmie's Rogue Mega Evolution sets in, do you want me to heal your Pokemon?
Sure. I have no idea if I had any damage on these Pokemon, but hey.
Make sure you and Marigold stay safe, okay?
I am personally a big fan of Starmie. And as a big fan of Starmie, Mega Starmie is... my worst nightmare. I hate this thing. It's so bad. It's so bad. Whoa, oh, okay. I hate it. And here's the thing. I don't think it's a bad concept because I've had the concept explained to me. It's like an Ultraman alien or something like that. Just like a, you know, that's what Starmie's original concept was vaguely based on. The idea of like a starfish alien that is trying to communicate with humans. That's cool. I actually like that quite a bit. Why does it look like that, though? There are ways to communicate that are more effective, I think, than just it has legs. Like, it kind of hits the Starman pose from Earthbound in its first... like that animation right there. And I think it looks fine when it's doing that. Like, I think if they leaned into that a bit more, I honestly might like it. But as it stands, it's just kind of... oh, man. Actually, not even. It's it's just Starmie, but, like, stretched out in Photoshop. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I already am kind of predisposed to disliking Mega Evolutions for reasons I think I've explained in this series already. But this one's bottom of the barrel, man. It's not worse than Aerodactyl, though, I will say. At least, like, this one, I can almost, like, I can understand the concept. There was thought put into it, even though the end result is, like, the worst thing I've ever seen. I cannot say the same for Aerodactyl, where it seems like they just had no plans and decided to put spikes on it because they could. Yeah, whatever. So why would you make Starmie a physical attacker? I don't get it. And it's kind of funny. The reason I asked at the beginning whether you like Starmie or not is because I think if I didn't really care about Starmie, I would actually find this entertaining. You know? However, I do like Starmie, so I find this insulting. It has a special defense buff. No wonder I could barely do anything to it. Is it legitimately just running back and forth and spamming Hydro Pump? Is this what the world has come to? Running back and forth spamming Hydro Pump? What was that? Dive? Well, Beedrill, why not? Oh, that killed Beedrill? Cool. Yeah, Mega Power. It all fell outside the ring. Alright, at least he doesn't work. That's my bad. He is a physical attacker, though, so I guess I could charm it. Oh, come on. You're almost dead. Just let me Giga Drain you. Is it just gonna jump around? Okay. It's dead. Get off my screen forever. I never want to see you again. It's so sad because if Starmie's Mega was good, I would have had it on my team this entire playthrough. I just genuinely can't stand it.
Good work, Guilty. That's one more rogue Pokemon calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. And all that running around dodging leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumiosa's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in more customers?
Well, there is one evil restaurant, maybe, so...
Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's a conspiracy theory for sure. I can't even remember what the last Pokemon is. It's Starmie, Dragonite, and Tyranitar. Ooh. I see. Well, fighting type Pokemon, as I have well learned in my competitive ZA battles, they do the trick generally. I mean, I guess you guys should come along too. I don't know why I took you off the team. Having two Barbarcles on my team feels very strange, but like, why not? I was just down on the ground. Thought it'd be up there. In front of the Quasartico Tower? What is that Pokemon? I mean, there's birds, obviously, I know. Is that another Pidgeot? Oh, no, it's just a Pidgey on a pipe. I see. This is like the Pidgey nest here. I'm gonna land on top of it. The game's like, please don't do that. I can't save you from that. I can just warp you away. Here's our likely soon-to-mega-evolve target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. You did your research, huh? I did not know its category, I won't lie. As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. Don't worry, Naveen. It's also 4 times weak to fighting, but my Scrafty should do well against a Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. Exactly. And in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. How did it get in here, by the way? I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me for help. Alright. I'm not a huge fan of Mega Tyranitar's design either, but, I mean, it's hard to improve on Tyranitar's design. Alright. Yeah, no, we're switching here. I think I want this Barbaracle. Yeah, this is the one I want. I guess we'll... Oh, I should have liquidationed. What am I doing? Yes, give me more juice. Yes. Mega Evolve! Sand Tomb? Okay. What is it gonna do? Oh, Stone Edge. Ooh. Do it again. Oh, didn't do it again. Alright. I love when you can attack in the middle of a cutscene against these. It's very funny. Oh no, Barbaracle. Oh. I think Barbaracle might die here if I don't. I kind of dodged right into danger on that one. Okay. Barbaracle's done a good enough job. Let's... Oh dear. Oh, it's Earthquake. Uh-oh. Where do I even go? What the hell? Oh great, now it's got a sandstorm around it. Don't get close. It's rude. Oof. You know what? I can Sand Tomb too. Wait, who's... Oh, okay. That's Scrafty using Dynamic Punch. I'm like, wait, who's using Dynamic Punch? Oh yeah, I just realized I only get the Tyranitar right, so I could actually use Mega Tyranitar if I want to after this. That is the one thing I don't like about Earthquake in this game, is it, like, misses all the time. Oh, sorry, Barbaracle. Also, these are still hitting me. Send it out directly into a Stone Edge. Yikes. This is not the right Barbaracle, clearly, but whatever. Look out, Barbaracle. No. No, Barbaracle. Well, let's take this chance to heal up. And then I send out the injured Barbaracle anyway. I need the other one. Oh, that was extremely rude. Do we have an advantage right now, Devine? I'm not entirely sure that we do. Okay, it won't let me use Stone Edge for some reason. Oh, it's because I was dead, I see. Okay, well, it's almost dead too. Oh, great. All my Mega Energy outside the map. I love missing moves. I love it. My favorite activity is missing moves. Okay, come back. Okay, Marigold, up to you. Start with an epic charm, okay? Okay, now Giga Drain. Just stand in the earthquake, it's fine. Call you back. Plus Giga Drain. Yeah, you're done for, Tyranitar. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I'm not sorry, but you know. I believe I will keep the Assault Vest on Tyranitar. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumios and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed.
Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now?
Let's head back to Hotel Z then, shall we? All my friends leave me to walk alone. I actually do want to test. No. Sorry. I was trying to use a different controller. I don't think it would actually help that much. I think the reason I couldn't use Stone Edge was because I was dead, not because of my controller being old. But it is very old. This is my Switch 1 Pro controller I bought like a month after the Switch 1 came out because the Joy-Cons did not work very well for me. Anyway.
We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from the rogue Mega Evolution.
As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time.
I'm so glad we got you on Team MZ. Hey, AZ, can I ask you something?
What? Yes? What is it, my young friend?
You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's actually the strongest?
That is up to Floette to decide.
How do you mean?
I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon.
But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest?
Kiruru.
Maybe it's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she can rely on.
Well, that must be guilty.
This says who?
Oh. Who? Promotion match announcement. Returner guilty rank B. Grisham. So, it's finally time.
You're closing in on rank A now. The very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anybody know?
Odd that they've made it to rank B but managed to keep their face a secret.
Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They just want to keep their daily lives and the ZA Royale separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames, too. That's true, but still.
How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match?
You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse at Prism Tower? No way! We can't just sit back and wait.
Let's ask... Well, these are actually both interesting options. I'm assuming Vinny would probably just tell us, but I don't really like Vinny. Emma could find out, but it'd probably take a long time. Get Emma back in the story, please.
Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Guilty, and try to find out more about this Grisham.
Will do.
Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun.
Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There sure are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. He looks angry. Oh no, he coughed. Why are you coughing? I entrust the futures in all in Lumios to you. Please do your best to protect them. Alright.
Looks like the oh yeah, okay, you already said that.
Now look who's throwing death flags everywhere. Coughing. Saying, I entrust the future to you. Yeah, I failed. I mean, like, come on, how much more obvious can you get? Then again, I'm pretty sure Lita's not gonna die, so I think we're okay. Hi.
Good to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma. But actually, it's another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Guilty's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. You still want to know?
I mean, come on. How much danger could it possibly be?
I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside.
Alright. I'm interested to see what Emma's team will be beyond Ampharos. I should probably get a little bit of a more type-diverse team than 3 rock types. I think... Yeah. You guys might want to watch out on the grass here. Oh, nighttime. I actually don't have the points to do it anyway. I guess I'll fight Emma. Why not?
You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me?
Ready.
I'll be using the Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played a very important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go!
Malamar? Are these Zerosix Pokemon then? Because I'm pretty sure that Looker didn't have a Malamar. Detective Emma. Okay, well there's Ampharos. I've tricked you. Using light screen. It's not gonna help against this person here. Okay. Also not gonna help against this. Oh my god, it had Dynamic Punch. That was close. Lopunny. Alright. Okay, Lucario, we need to switch now. Like, it's been funny. I could attack everything with... Oh, great, Calm Mind. Oh, great, Aura Sphere. Snarl, Snarl, Snarl. No, I didn't get it off in time. Alright, Chandelure it is. Fire Spin. And there's Malamar. Okay.
My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit.
Mentors? Oh. I do quite like the way Mega Malamar looks. It's just, you know, having to use a Malamar. It's hard. Poor Malamar. Oh, that didn't do very much. No, okay. Crunch. Okay. Is it like super specially defensive? Is that what was going on there? Seems like it could be.
Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you want to know about Team Flare? They're that... Or what do you know? They're that group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. The group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L.
Okay, so Lysander is not who Tawny's looking for. Damn. Theory destroyed.
He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new.
Neo Team Flare?
See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals.
The First Order of Team Flare.
Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale. But why? To what end?
I'm gonna guess it's for Team Flare. Which gives me a guess at who this could be.
There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham.
I mean, of course she would know.
Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Guilty.
What are you? I guess you're gonna go to Quasartico, right? Yeah, okay. I'm happy that Mabel's going to actually have something to say again. It's been like... since you first meet her, she hasn't had any input in the actual plot. Which, to be fair, I guess is pretty on par for Pokemon professors, but... I don't know.
That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that mayor! It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones.
Okay, who's the mayor? Seriously.
And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm the acting director of this place.
Okay. Who is the mayor Sycamore? But he like left, that's what they say. So it can't be him. Clement? She did say little. Clement's pretty short. Who else would it possibly be? I don't know. There's plenty of people who could have run for mayor of Lumios.
Are you making progress on my research tasks?
I know about Grisham.
Grisham? Who could that be?
Someone in Team Flare.
Team Flare? It seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine. So, I used to be a part of Team Flare.
Tell me more. I mean, obviously.
I don't really mind telling people, if they're merely curious and not wearing a wire. But there are still people today who react badly if they hear the words Team Flare, you know.
I mean, as they should. You almost killed everyone in the entire country.
So, I don't exactly walk around advertising it.
What do you... I guess she doesn't walk around advertising it. She sits in her Team Flare chair at her Team Flare laptop advertising it.
But I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. I didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know more about Grisham, hmm? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray. Like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much of a chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Centrico Plaza.
What's a Nouveau Cafe? The coffee truck?
You really are blind. You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget...
Keep all of this between us.
I still want to keep up the research work, too. So don't go dying, alright? Curiosity is the spice of life. By which I mean, get those research tasks done, kid. I'm not getting younger here.
Alright. I think I'll pause and I'll go get all the points I need. Because I assume once we go here, we're going to meet Grisham and probably battle him. I just realized I was freaking muted the whole time. Well, we're here. I just said, I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed, not flamed, Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I am one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B. And the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Neo Team Flare, for real. Yes, you found me. Grisham, at your service. The Team Flare theme. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale. Which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Monologue that. Okay.
Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point in even trying to explain it all to someone who's on AZ's side.
This is Griselle. Okay, then these are definitely fake names. One of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau.
Punch, let's just take this kid down. Right here, right now, while we've got the chance.
Griselle, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion.
Fine. I've sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head on over.
If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Of course, Team Flare is still here. The Neo Team Flare. Okay. Just a back alley? We'll go to Cafe Pokemon Ami. Anyway, you missed it because I was talking to the void and you couldn't hear me, but I almost got the Challenger's ticket in one night, but didn't quite make it, and so I had to find a bench, and so I went to Area 16. Yeah. Right? I warped to Area 16, I'm like, okay, it's a plaza, there should be benches around here somewhere. No, maybe inside? And for context, I was shiny hunting phalanx here, off screen, because there's 4 right in front of the door. Didn't get one. However... so yeah, that's pretty rude. Anyway. Where am I going? Right there. Oh, look at that. I did actually come across this. Hold on. Let me slightly alter my team here to be a little stronger. Oh, I do kind of want Heliolisk. We'll get rid of Marigold. Marigold's had lots of screen time. I did see this before. The Lysander Cafe. I don't remember what it was called. All closed down and garbage outside of it.
Look at you, waiting like a good boy.
I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet in such a spot.
This is
Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, Team Flare Nouveau. Do you know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do.
Why could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was?
Griselle.
Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain anything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him.
The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those who are part of Team Flare. Fair, I would argue. He tried to blow up the country. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Griselle here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there is simply no stopping Griselle once she is set in a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you kick her ass? I guess. Alright, well, Team Flare. Fire. You know what? Let's lead water.
Fight me! Fight me!
Okay, I will and I'll win. Fuck you.
I'm going to burn you to the ground.
Burn to the ground.
There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale.
Oh, there's a remix of the Team Flare battle theme. Talonflame. Meet Water Gator. If there's one thing that went hard about Team Flare, it was the music. Nothing else, though, really. Hit you on the head with a big rock. How do you like that, huh? Ooh, this theme is good, though. Are you gonna Mega Evolve that? Okay, no, we're good. I didn't want to see the ugliness on my screen. Oh, Camerupt? That would make sense. No, she's got 5 Pokemon. Never mind. What's next, huh? Metagross. Jeez. You guys have been training. Tell you what, no Team Flare Grunt ever had Metagross. I don't know if that's true, actually. Maybe they did, and I've just forgotten. Oh. Well, that would make sense.
I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way.
Did you have that this whole time? Surely not. Surely I would have seen that. Want to see the stupidest Mega Evolution number 2? Why? Wrong Pokemon. God damn it. Ah, this is fine. Here, I'll surf. No, Helios too. Can you? Oh, I can't Mega Evolve. That's why. It's too fast. Why did I? Okay, well. Alright, Stone Edge made it through. Like, why? Why? I think the concept is supposed to be something to do with stacking kanji or something. Like, it goes from fire to huge fire, which is what the main was supposed to look like the whole time, with Pyro was supposed to look like fire. Makes sense. It's still bad. Why would I ever want to use that? I put Pyro on my team despite knowing I would never Mega Evolve it. It just so happened I got a shiny one.
I lost. My Pokemon lost.
That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. Oh, I'd say it's time for a little coffee break.
Voila! 1 Ember Roast, our signature drink at the Nouveau Cafe.
Poison? Dark Roast. Okay.
That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now fight me again!
Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare. Are we retconning Team Flare? Honestly, that's totally fine by me. And teach you what we hope to accomplish. Please, join us inside. I think we're good. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. This is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future may bring, he set his sights on a new goal, all his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? Yes, I've been referencing it this whole time. The weapon was AZ's creation. I do know that. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who's provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander never would have been driven to such madness. I don't think that's true. I think that was somewhat inevitable. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your team, MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you didn't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Guilty, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame! What? Why? Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are to fully understand how awful it is.
Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might have done it before. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself.
I'm excited. Lysander Labs? Pokemon? Look at the Team Flare mug. Boxes are just lying around. Was someone in the middle of cleaning up? Cleaning up. Well, cups on the counter look as if they were being used recently. This is cool.
Don't expect a hot cup of coffee or anything, even if you do manage to make it back alive.
Take care down there. Alright, fine. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, and we get a remix of this theme, too. Oh, man. I actually remember this room vividly because I hated this place in the actual playthroughs. I think I've said this before, but I played through the Kalos games a lot because they were very easy to Nuzlocke. And that's partially why I have such eccentric tastes when it comes to a lot of Pokemon that are specifically in this region. Like why I like Vanillux and Malamar. This area is so slow and annoying, though. The rest of the game is so fast that it was actually fun, even though it was super easy usually. This area is so slow.
I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find the elevator key. Should be one lying around there somewhere.
Okay. Sounds like an evil team base in a Pokemon game. Door's locked. The letter A is displayed on the console. Let me guess. Oh no, there's no door here. Am I going to find the Master Ball in here? That would make sense. What Pokemon's cry was that? Oh, it's Houndoom. I think I already have a Houndoom, so I don't really need to do anything here. Oh, wow. Okay, this is awesome. Oh, man, it is a warp puzzle still. That kind of sucks, to be honest. Oh, of course it's Pokemon language. What did I expect to be able to see there? I see a Noivern hanging from the sky back there. Oh. Do I actually have to do something here? I did have to come back here. I thought I was just exploring. Turn the power back on. Good idea. They were yellow. I do remember that. I think that might have been green, too. At certain points. I don't remember. It's been a while, though. Since I've seen an actual warp panel. Oh yeah, this is the freaking technology they're using all over the city. God damn it, I should have figured that out. I was already on to like the whole holotech thing being like Team Flare Tech. Somehow I didn't put together that the teleporters are also very evil team coded. Oh, hi Manectric. You're guarding a TM. I want Dark Pulse. I mean, that's not bad, I guess. Okay, I got a key card. Whoop. My capture lagged there for a sec. Okay. Yes, excuse me, Houndoom. Was that Electrike? Oh, it is. There's a giant hole here, though. Oh, I thought I would be able to, like, go across, but I can't. There's another power switch there. Just an Electrike. Oh, this is a bust. Wait. What's this? Nothing. Okay. Yep, nope. It's a bust. Let's try the one at the front gate. After I bash my head into a server. For fun. Oh, jeez. Oh, this isn't powered. Oh, but the door is? Ah. Okay, so I have to power this section now. Excuse me, Noivern, my bad. Didn't mean to wake you up. Ah. Is this the place with the big hole? No. Oh. That makes sense. I was just like, it's green! That means it's open. No, okay, do this thing that you can very clearly see. There's a giant power thing. Turn it on. Yep. I forgot. I turned on the power. I didn't get the key. At least the warp puzzle here seems vaguely, like, thought out. Like, they didn't just put random warp panels all over the place. You just kind of have to, like, trial and error your way there. Feels like, you know, there's actually kind of a labyrinth-like path. Which, to be clear, she did call this place Labyrinthine, which is a good thing. If it was maze-like, it would be much worse. Oh, that's the exit. Wow. I got back here quick. What about the B door? I say labyrinthine instead of maze-like, and then I get lost, so it's not a labyrinth. But yeah, that's the funny thing about labyrinths, is there's only one path through a labyrinth. There's multiple paths through a maze, and some of them can be wrong. Good to remember. Now, the path through the labyrinth can be very long. That can be the challenging part. Is that Beldum? Oh no, it's Matang even. Oh, you see me. Sorry, I thought that was your butt. Turned out it was your face. It's very rude of me. I do need these guys, though. Ah, capture, stop lagging. This is not the time. Get out of here, Houndor. You too. Don't even think about it. Wait, did I get the key card? No, I just got a Beldum. Oh, look, they were sleeping down here. Cozy. I don't know. I think that's against, you know, zoning laws. I thought that was a person. It's a freaking item. More power. bum. Oh, hi, Minectric. I mean, you guys are going to be annoying, so I should probably get rid of you. Because you're going to hit me with electric-type moves that I can't dodge. Well, I can dodge, but it'll be very hard to dodge it if I can't see you on screen. Thunderstone, nice. It's through here. Oh no, somebody spilled their coffee. When this entire place nearly got glassed. What a tragedy. Is there really nothing else here? It's just warp to warp. Oh. Oh, but I can peek. Oh, hi, Houndoom. Welcome back. Oh, wow, look, some plants. Must be near the surface again. What the heck Pokemon cry is that? Oh, it's Arbok. Excuse me, gentlemen. I mean, the lights seem to be on. Can I open this door already? Damn. Excuse me, dogs. Why don't you two hang out? Oh, god damn it. Sorry. I had to do that to reset the aggro on Manectric. If a Pokemon can't see you and you just do this, they often lose you. But maybe not alphas. Hey, right back at ya. Sorry, Ekans. Oh, wait, you're not dead. I thought you were dead. Just Ekans is. Okay, here, let me bite you. Yum, yum. Still not dead. Alright, well, I'll step on you then. Ah, there's the key card I'm missing. Oh, this looks like a boss fight. Let me just, It's actually probably better to put Pride out for this one, I think. You guys just gonna attack me no matter what I do? Yeah, okay. Aegislash floats in the way. Looks like you have to defeat it to continue. Droit! Why is it saying droit? Why is it not slash or something? That was not who I was trying to target, but whatever. I took out both Hornages in one hit. It really sucks that Aegislash is just just literally worse than basically every other Pokemon in this game because its form changes means it has to stop moving before it can fight. Well, this looks like probably the final area here. The hell is this? What were they experimenting on? Alright, there's the elevator key. Is this a rock from Geosenge Town? Standing stones from Geosenge Town. Well, what? They behave in a strange manner. They emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon's activated, that reverses. They begin to absorb energy from the Pokemon attached to them. Weird. Weird as hell. Oh. Thank goodness I looked. Oh, okay, that just lets me go back. I see. I thought that was for the elevator. I was about to go. Alright, down we go. I guess we'll go B2. Why not? Check everything out. Oh, I remember this hallway. This is where they were holding AZ. Should be a jail cell back here. Yeah. Attention to detail. You'll love it to see it. Alright, is this the ultimate weapon firing room? This is where Xerneas was, right? Oh, God. I do not like how dark it is in that room. I really don't. Different Pokemon. Aha. Alright, Charizard. Light up the place. Oh, don't play the creepy music, too. Oh, okay, we're fine. It's just the firing chamber. I thought this was the room, like the giant circular room where Xerneas and Yveltal used to be. So the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Probably shouldn't do that. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. 1. The device. 2. The fuel. 3. The legends. 4. Our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. The device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. Actually, should this be Lysander's voice? That would make sense, right? It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him, without delay. Yep. The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. The emission can take the form of convention, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? I see. Okay, that does kind of clear up one of my biggest annoyances with X and Y's story, which is like, how does the weapon powered by Xerneas destroy things, because Xerneas is the life Pokemon, right? And how does the weapon powered by Yveltal restore life when it's the death Pokemon? That makes a little more sense. You know, reversing death could potentially be a power that a death Pokemon would have, but killing people, or like reversing life, doesn't feel like it would be a power that a life deity would have. The legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to take it. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not yet been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? As the world grows wealthier, the number of people in Pokemon will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of this planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. I didn't really realize that Lysander predates the whole Thanos mantra by a good amount of years. But the funniest thing about this was a big, overpopulation was a big paranoia that was like floating around in the late 90s and the early 2000s. Around to like 2013, 14, I would say. And now we pretty much understand that the idea of it is based on like a faulty premise, essentially. Because, and this is the funny statistic about it,
you'll hear people complain a lot that, like, our birth rates are decreasing, which is true. But the reason we had higher birth rates at one point and they are now going down is because when you live in sort of a farming society, this is generalization to be clear, but when you live in a farming society, you need farmhands, and the easiest way to get them is to have children. So in a lot of places that are agrarian and don't have a bunch of, industry that is taking people's jobs, right? The industry that is making jobs versus farm jobs. You get what I mean? Factory versus farming. You need a lot of kids, and some of them might die if you're in a particularly poor area. And so you have a bunch of kids, and that makes the population go crazy, right? And as medicine gets better, less of those kids die, so the population keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. But eventually, when people realize, wait, I don't need to have 8 kids because I'm not farming anymore. Like, it's infeasible to have that many living in a city or something. The birth rates overall start to go down. And even though people are living longer, there are less people. And overall, it basically means overpopulation. It's probably not going to be as big a problem as we thought, because the reason we were so worried about it is because we were looking at the graph flow, it was still going up. And now it has stopped going up. It's kind of that like thing where it's like, oh, infinite growth. Nothing has infinite growth. Anyway, there's a day's worth of lecturing from one of my university courses for you. I think it was urban geography or something like that. So yeah, that's why Lysander's an idiot, basically. Well, okay. He was working off a faulty assumption at the time, but whatever.
My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future.
What are you doing here? Oh, you're back.
Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower.
Okay, called Ange. Why are you here?
Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something.
Oh, I see.
What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device.
Oh. Is that why there were 2 buttons down here?
But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, a particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device.
I see.
But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base.
But you're alive.
Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her power. This is the truth that I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ. Then, Do what must be done.
This is very cool. I very much like this. The only thing I'm a little iffy on is the fact there's a second device in the tower, because why the hell would he make two? I guess we'll figure out. Alright. Bye. Where did Zygarde go? Alright, well, I know what you know.
Did you see Lysander?
I met him inside. Meet me inside.
To think that he is still alive.
And yet, he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest.
How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us...
Rizal, there will be time to do such things later.
And you, Guilty. You now know the truth of AZ's sins. And so I make this request of you.
Kill him. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me.
What about what Floette wants?
You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we shall be able to keep Prism Tower under control. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're to ever achieve the kind of beautiful world that Team Flare once dreamed of.
And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, the people will finally see us differently.
Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare.
Oh, okay. I see what's happening with Tawny here. I see.
And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare disbanded.
But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better.
Wait, how old are you? Because I was like, oh yeah, they were like kids. But like, they can't be less than like 18 at the least, right? I would say 20 is probably more reasonable. I mean, it is true they were still children at 15, but like, I feel like you're overselling it slightly by saying we were just children. Like, you know, obviously, I don't blame them for what happened, but it is pretty funny to say that, and it was like 5 years ago. Anyway.
At the Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiosa's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else.
Actually, never mind. I take back what I was saying, because the Team Flare could have been around for way longer than like 1 year. I'm sure it was, honestly. But that's what I was thinking in my brain when I said that, was like, Team Flare can't have been around that long. Like, surely you guys could have, like, put on a different outfit and been fine. I don't know.
So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me.
I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale.
I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette.
Go and talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do.
It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now, go back to Hotel Z.
I just said that.
Whatever.
I do like this twist, though, on, like, Team Flare, because Team Flare had, no motivations, really. Like, sure, it was to make the world a more beautiful place, but if their motivation was just to make all of themselves immortal, I would have bought that. That would have been an interesting motivation. And then, like, you know, in this game, it could have been that, oh, Lysander is finding out the bad thing about being immortal because he's actually been granted his desire, but it's like a monkey's paw situation. But no, they just vaguely wanted to make the world beautiful, which I don't know what that means. Where is everyone? AZ?
I sent them home. I know what's coming. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you are following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now. Isn't that right?
Oh, guilty. Did you manage to find Grisham?
Oh, I found him all right.
No kidding. I went digging into rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Easy. Is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation?
Yes. I've also been thinking it's time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof.
Okay.
Look at that box. Guilty. You know of the ultimate weapon, don't you?
Yes.
Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life. Also, I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon I so loved.
Oh, we're gonna get a scene? Whoa, it's animated! These pictures, I remember these so vividly.
In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us. By becoming destruction itself.
I am become destruction.
The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached to the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. Like I do now. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years.
Seriously? 3,000 whole years?
During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette.
Oh.
That is what Ange is.
Wow, it looks a lot more like the Eiffel Tower here.
That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. But that day did not come to pass. That was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Ange. The tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. The shock awoke Ange and caused the mega power it contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, and the people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to this pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette
and together reach the control panel within Ange. They all look like depressed. Oh shit.
I never could have imagined you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So, we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk.
I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Good question. Normally Pokemon that can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping this tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer.
I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this.
That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up.
Naveen!
I appreciate AZ's trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us. But I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all of this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own weakness. I am truly sorry.
I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Guilty. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you have to beat Grisham.
I'm conflicted.
How come?
Team Fleur Nouveau, I guess.
Yeah. I see why you'd hesitate. Still, though, as rough as that is, can you afford to give up now?
I was hesitating because I don't want to give them Floette.
Besides, even if you backed down and left everything up to Grisham, how do you know Floette would choose to fight alongside him? And would that really bring AZ any peace? I understand feeling conflicted, but I think you should face him. Let the outcome of your battle decide things. Alright, it's time for you to go challenge Grisham to a promotion match.
Thank you. I will forever be grateful to meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Okay, but I do need Floette. Alright. Okay, yeah. How you get... Oh, Naveen... Naveen, you won't look at each other? Come on, guys.
I don't really know what the right call is here. I never knew much about Team Flare.
I wonder, do you think that Grisham truly does want to protect Lumiose? That's a good question. How much of this is just about laundering his reputation? Because you never know. I think they probably do actually care, at least to an extent. But, you know. Even if you're stuffed, there's always room for coffee. Don't look at me like that. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows at Team MZ? Yes, I'll battle you.
Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway?
We're fighting for Floette.
Yeah, we know about the old man and the black flower Floette he has. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy up the mess he made for everyone?
It's a bit rich coming from you guys, but, you know, your team also made a big mess for everyone. You're trying to tidy up. Grizel, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Guilty, don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumiose? I care about the Pokemon. I care about the people. I've come to love the city. You know what? I care about the people. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious in this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. You want to fight Charizard, Charizard? I didn't even check my team. This should be fine. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens I carry. And yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose. I'll show you my resolve. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true. Maybe you shouldn't be saying this so loud in public. And burn away all of our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. It's kind of crazy he's just got Charizard. Why are you doing the same thing as Lysander? I don't get it. Okay. Oh, he's got timer balls. That's kind of cool. I was trying to go Charizard Charizard with you. By accident, apparently. But... okay, that's fine. I'll just air slash you then. Because I accidentally pressed the wrong button the first time anyway. Alright. Get out of here, man. You're kidding me. Fine. I don't have Aqua Jet anymore. I keep thinking I have Aqua Jet. Crunch should kill. No. I gotta stop using these weak moves to try to save, like, what, power points? At least he didn't have superpower. That would have been bad. Oh, this is annoying. Oh no, he has a Tyranitar. Barbaracle. Eat the Earthquake, please. Oh my god, it's the wrong Barbaracle. This is pretty bad. No, no, no. Okay, Barbaracle, don't die. Please let me heal my Pokemon first before you do. Okay, thank you. I mean, who's gonna do it? Probably you. Probably should have brought my actually useful Barbaracle to this fight, but whatever. This works too, you know? We got Rock Slide. Starter v starter. Close enough. Still got 2 Pokemon left. Never mind. What the hell? Mence? Alright. Draco! Please die. Okay, close enough. This is going to be Charizard X, isn't it? Charizard Y feels more Team Flare coded, but... my wasted youth! Nothing but ash and ruin! Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard! It is Charizard X, damn. my Rock Slide isn't going to be as effective. Nor is my Water-type moves, actually, now that I think about it. Oh my god, I forgot I was Dragon-type. He's emoting on me. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, use Protect like an idiot. This is a tough battle, I'll give you that. I'm honestly not sure if you're going to be able to do it, but... yeah, no. Charizard, come out. I need you to buy some time for me. Hopefully I can heal again already. I can, okay. Actually, you know what? I better use a full restore. Jeez, man. It's just one-shotting me at every turn. Okay, I just need to live one move. Okay. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying it.
Victory confirmed.
A tier. A tier.
You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham.
If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real. The world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I would be. Guys, you're in a cult. It's okay. The first step of realizing you're in a cult is to realize you're in a cult. To heal from being in a cult is to realize you're in a cult, rather. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Guilty. Please, take care of Prism Tower and our city. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others. If we can make this world beautiful together. Toward that aim, allow me to provide you with a TM. Flare Blitz. It's pretty nice. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those flamethrower roasts you like. Is that actually dependent on what you've had before? Because I feel like I ordered from there one time, and that is what I got. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer, but I'll build a life that shows that these aren't what define me. Grisham, it seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear, though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Ominous. Less ominous. Hello? Hello?
I'm gonna murder you. Guess what? I made it to rank A too.
Who did you fight?
Well, you both reached rank A on the same day.
Must have helped that you two have a lot of strong teammates like each other to train with.
With two A-ranked trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that.
I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation.
I wonder who Floette will choose.
Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Uh-oh. Sad Kururu.
Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain.
The tower. Is it Ange that's affecting you? Floette.
Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop that tower.
That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong.
Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it.
Rest easy this night, for it may be your last. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. Why are you coughing, man? Never seen you cough before 2 seconds ago. Well, okay. Like 2 hours ago, looking at the length of this episode. But hey, I want to get through this. I want to get to the end so that I can't get spoiled on the ending. That night, uh-oh. Oh dear. Is my bag of stuff okay?
Guilty, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator.
You know, this is why this hotel needs stairs, okay? In case of emergencies. What if the elevator was broken? Emergencies, because it's Hotel Z, emergency. Anyway.
Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake?
No, something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things have taken a turn for the worse. Kanari's live streaming. I was about to joke that she's live streaming the tragedy. Kanari's live streaming about it now.
Then let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Ugh, why is this elevator always so slow? Normally I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go.
Getting all 4 of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. Okay. Purple.
Easy, Floette. You're okay.
We are fine, but thank you for your concern.
What was that shaking, Easy?
You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there. Oh, well, it exploded the box off of it.
Oh my gosh, Prism Tower. This looks really bad.
The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Ange goes rogue as well. What'll happen? The excess mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting. It will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the city.
Don't worry, Easy. Team MZ's gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinny, is this about the tower?
It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away.
I understand. We'll head out right now. Alright, Team MZ. Let's regroup in Centrico Plaza.
Once Floette has mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, Ange Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar.
Maybe you can cook us something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ.
You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I'm familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Guilty. I am grateful that our paths crossed. The Zygote cell. Oh no! I am possessed by Zygarde. It was true all along. Damage to Centrico Plaza and its vicinity appears to be minimal. So I'm just allowed to wander around now? That feels weird. Let's go back. Let's go up here and see if the tower is still glowing or not. Seems trainers near the tower have moved to secure the area. Oh yeah, it's still glowing. I mean, that's a pretty crazy thumbnail shot. All the trainers here in Lumios truly are superb. Maybe like that. Damn. It's like a box art shot. There we go. I guess I'll end the episode here. Only makes sense. Wait, can I... Hold on. Oh wait, where's the thing that... Well, that's not what I was looking for, but that's fine too. There we go. So, yeah, I guess we'll tackle whatever the hell's happening in the end game here in the next episode. Oh boy. That was a lot. Team Flare, it's back. The tower, it's alive. It's alive! And yeah, that's about it. Question of the day. Do you like what they did with Team Flare in this game? I imagine most people say yes, because it's not like you could ruin them. I'm quite excited, actually, about what they did in Team Flare with this game. It opens up a lot of interesting directions for the future. If, like, you know, I'm sure eventually there'll be an X and Y remake. And honestly, the X and Y gameplay is mostly fine. I mean, you could make it a little bit harder because it's kind of a breeze. And, you know, incorporating more Mega Evolution into the actual gameplay would be nice. But if there ever is like a proper X and Y remake, which from the leaks, it kind of seems like they want to do something like that eventually. It'd be nice if they remade Team Flare's storyline to be a little bit more interesting. Because that's really the biggest flaw in X and Y's story, is that, like, the evil team is the main plot, and they suck. Which is why I don't think, like, people like to complain about Sword and Shield. I think the Sword and Shield sort of renaissance is starting to happen, which I must have missed the Alola renaissance. What I mean by that is, like, generally everybody shits on whatever the most recent Pokemon game is, and then in like 5 years' time, they're like, that was the best game ever. The first game I witnessed it happen to was, of course, Black and White and Black and White 2. And there was a slight renaissance for Kalos before this remake was announced and stuff. I don't know if there was ever a renaissance for Alola. Maybe. I mean, I've always liked Alola. But it seems like we're heading into Sword and Shield renaissance time, where people are sort of reminiscing about Sword and Shield and saying, like, you know, it wasn't as bad as we all thought. Of course, I'm sure there are still plenty of people who are, like, hardcore Dexit people to this day. But I honestly think Sword and Shield's better than Scarlet and Violet. That might be a hot take, but I just don't think they really realized anything to do with the open world in either game. And at least in Sword and Shield, it's a very small part of the overall game. And the reason I even said that to begin with is that Sword and Shield's other biggest flaw is the villain team, right? With Rose and the rest of his corporation. I don't even remember, Macrocosmos. It's extremely weak. But the good news about it is it's like barely a part of the story. You know? Like the main story of like Hop and Sonia discovering the past and Eternatus could function without Rose. Functionally, probably because he is so useless, like worthless to the story. He's got no development or anything as a villain, and because of that, I feel like the ending still kind of works, even though Rose sucks ass as a villain. Like, Eternatus is enough of a threat on its own to kind of carry the end of the story. And yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, I think Kalos needs a rewrite more than even Sword and Shield does. And Sword and Shields is pretty bad. But this game, like art style wise, does remind me of Sword and Shield quite a bit, which I'm glad, because I hated Scarlet and Violet's art style. I'm so glad people are like coming around to it and being like, wait a second, why does Sword and Shield look so much better than Scarlet and Violet? And it's really probably a result of having a giant open world on the Switch and Game Freak not knowing how to pull that off, because, you know, this is the company that could barely pull off Gen 1, let's be clear. It's a miracle they've done what they have, to be honest. With their refusal to sort of, you know, move into the future. Anyway, there's a bit of a rant in front of Prism Tower here. I think this game is very good. And if this is the direction we're going in the future, like, maybe not specifically like this kind of battles, but in terms of like narrative and music, I really like the music in this game too. And the mechanics. Honestly, I really like the mechanics as well. I don't think I would want them for main series though. I think it's perfect for Legends. I don't know, there's just something about the turn-based battles. Maybe you could have sort of like how in Scarlet and Violet, whoops, been talking too long, clearly. Oh no, I messed up my shot. How in Scarlet and Violet you had those areas with the Team Star bases where you just like sent out your Pokemon and they independently killed a bunch of Pokemon to increase the tally before you could fight the boss. They could do something like that, but do it in like this style instead, where you're fighting people in these much faster paced battles that are real time. And then have like the gym battles still be turn based, because it's like there's rules there, you know? I feel like that could work. I don't think I'd want turn based battles to disappear completely though. It's just so core to the identity of Pokemon. I feel like, you know, losing those completely, or like even losing them and only having them in Champions, would also feel bad. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Sorry for ranting. I guess I was trying to push this episode to 2 hours. It's only 5 minutes left. Okay, bye.